Yeah, I guess I try to convey what the training I wish I would have had, because I didn't do an MFA, I didn't do any formal certification in translation, and actually, even for a lot of people who have the formal certifications, there's a specific type of training that comes with MFAs or with sort of literary translation workshops,
Mm.
and which I think is very different from, you get certified as an interpreter or something like that.
Right.
So I convey, I think, more of the artistic side of things. So really encouraging people to not just stick to I mean, I would say a lot of the work, and most people I know who do workshops and stuff, I mean, literary translators will say this as well, including people teaching literary translation at universities, is that a lot of the work is getting people away from the very, very literal word for word translation of a text and encouraging sort of people to step back and think about translating all the other elements. So context, image, sound, those kind of things, and kind of getting away from this idea that translation is like a mirror and more about it being a kind of new creation where of course, when you can mirror things effectively, it's nice. But often you've got to sort of compensate for things that are lost and find your own voice a little bit. So I'd say that's the gist of it. And that's probably true for most, like I said, for most people doing that kind of work with literary translation. Is for younger translators, there's a kind of hesitancy. And I think particularly people coming out of academic programs, there's a hesitancy to really take any kind of what they perceive as liberties with the text.